guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today on my channel, I am sitting down to talk to you guys all about different gift ideas for different people, whether it's for her, for him, or just that gift that you need to have on hand for anyone that might like it. If you are new around here, my objective on my channel is to help you find things that make you feel like the best you can be. Now, gifts don't necessarily do that unless it's a gift for you, I'm guessing. But the difference here is I am actually doing these videos to help you, try and make you alleviate some of the stress you may have trying to find gifts for people. So we're gonna walk through a couple different gift guides I have. Now, over on my Instagram page and on my Instagram stories, all of these are saved as well as my like to know it. So if you want to go directly to find those, that is where I will have those. I'm just gonna kind of talk through a couple key different items in this video, but I have a ton of different ones over there if you are interested in more ideas. So let's jump right into it. The first one I'm gonna talk about is jewelry. Jewelry is one of my favorite things to get as a gift. It is my easiest thing to tell you as options. Now, these are obviously options for her, but I find that jewelry is a great option because it's something we would wear consistently, we would like to have, but we might not want to spend that money on it ourselves. Now, I will be telling you about a couple different items that are at the lower price point, around the $100 or under, and then I'm going to work my way up, and I do have some pricier items that are around the $1,000 mark as well. So we'll have a range in between there. The first line I want to tell you about is a line called Uncommon James. If you're not familiar with it, Kristen Cavalieri, she has a jewelry line, and I love her jewelry. And funny enough, I don't have any of it on today. That's kind of interesting now that I'm thinking about it. But she does have a jewelry line that is available through Nordstrom and through her own site. I love her earrings. She's got some great pieces. She's got a good range. Most of them are delicate pieces. They're not going to be your bigger, chunkier pieces. Now, these are also going to be more your costume style pieces. So they are going to be a plated gold. It's not going to be a full 14 karat gold or things like that. I don't think she has a whole lot of silver or mixed metal, which tends to be more my forte. If you're new around here, I love a good mixed metal. That tends to be what I gravitate towards. Another brand I'm going to tell you about is a brand called Anna Beck. I love her pieces. I love her mixed metals. They look like they are more expensive than they are. They tend to be, I have a couple of her rings and I think a couple pairs of earrings. They tend to be closer to that $100 to $200 range. A lot of her mixed metals can give you the illusion of maybe more of like a more expensive piece, like a David Yurman piece, which is another line I'm going to tell you about. David Yurman is my go-to jewelry line. It's mixed metal. I love it. They last forever. They are always classic. There is rings. I've got a ring on right here. I have one of his bracelets is right through here. I have tons of his earrings. His earrings and his rings are probably my two, no, his bracelets too. I would say all three of those are my favorites. The necklaces I like, but he doesn't have as many mixed metal necklaces as he does in the rings, earrings, and bracelets. We're gonna stick with items for her. Some other items that I always think that are great gifts to ask for or for someone that you may be buying for yourself is a Patagonia Nano Puff jacket. This jacket is generally around the $200 range. It is an amazing jacket. It is super comfortable. It actually is very lightweight, but it will keep you very warm. Another option are some more expensive hair items, such as like a Dyson or a T3 hair dryer. I have T3s that have interchangeable barrels. Those are great options to ask someone for or to buy for that loved one. Now, they are all of these on the more expensive range. They are around anywhere from $100 to a $200 range, so be aware of that part. If you want a less expensive, say, curling iron or hairdryer brand, Babyliss Pro is one of my favorite lines. Handbags are another item that I always think are a great item to ask for. If you want a more inexpensive line of handbags but look super luxe and super expensive, Kurt Geiger of London, I love his bags. They are gorgeous. I have a black one that it almost looks like a Chanel bag. They are stunning and they are generally in the $200 range. Now, if you want something more expensive, I love Chloe bags, Chloe handbags. I have something, I think it's called a Marcel is my favorite one that I have. And then you also have the jump up if you want to go for something like a Louis Vuitton or if you want to go something like a Gucci bag. Now, those are going to be closer to the $1,000 to $5,000 range. And if you really want to bump it up, you can get a Chanel bag, a real Chanel bag. Another Another great option that you can always ask for or give for her are gift sets. I love the Sephora gift sets. They always have different ones, a mascara one, a bestsellers one, all different things. And then an all-time always great gift set is either an Estee Lauder, always has some sort of great gift set around the holidays, and or a Charlotte Tilbury. The Pillow Talk sets that she has out during the holidays are absolutely gorgeous and amazing. Now, if you are looking for some a little bit less expensive options for gift ideas for people, I have found some amazing throws. I love a good blanket. I love to give someone a blanket because I just think they're so cozy and great for this time of year. I have found a great leopard printed one over on Amazon. Nordstrom's throw is always amazing. I have them here at this house and I love them. Another great option is a pair of UGG slippers. There is also a dupe on Amazon as well. And then maybe something like a makeup case or travel makeup case and or some sort of jewelry organizer are always great ideas. Let's talk about some gifts for him, some gifts you may be looking for that man in your life, that guy in your life, and they can be difficult to shop for. Now, Marty and I have this thing. What we do is we only buy 2 gifts for each other every year. One pricier item and one less expensive item. And that way it alleviates, buying all those, like, here's a button down shirt, here's a pair of socks, here's all these little things. So we buy one more kind of wish list item and one more kind of fun item. So I don't always do a whole lot of men's shopping, but I do have some really great ideas for men's shopping. The first one I'm going to start with is a pricier item. It is a Canada Goose puffer vest. I got one from Marty last year. He loves it. They are expensive, guys. They are in the $400 to $500 range, depending on where you get them. If you don't want to spend the money on Canada Goose, Patagonia is always another great option. They have a nano puff as well in both a vest and in a jacket. Marty tends to be more of a vest guy than a jacket guy, so it really depends on your guy's style. Tumi bags. I have bought him briefcases, travel duffel bags. They are luggage. They're not that luggage that you're going to see everybody having, but they are that luggage that is a amazing piece that will last you an entire lifetime, and you can build onto it. We get the basic black staples and we absolutely love them. It is such a nice set, but depending on how much you want to spend with Tumi, you can buy a briefcase all the way up to full luggage. Now, if those price points for Tumi are a little bit too much for you, over on my gift guides, I do have some other less expensive options. Cologne is always a great option. That is usually my more not wish list item, for lack of a better term. If I'm looking for something, the Apple earbuds are an amazing gift. You can do those UGG slipper shoes. Marty loves his in the winter. So they are actually shoes you wear out, but they are super comfortable and great for wearing around the house as well. You can get them a beanie hat, a super cozy little beanie hat. If your man is someone who gets a little bit more dressed up, I have bought Marty many versions of different cufflinks. He doesn't wear a lot of jewelry, but cufflinks are definitely an item that he wears with his suits and changes up the most frequently of his jewelry. I did forget to mention also, when you were talking about Tumi or any type of thing, is a travel toiletry bag. Guys, this is game changing. Get your man a toiletry bag. He can keep all his stuff in there, and you can even go as far as get the actual toiletry bag and then get a bunch of little sample size things to put inside of it for him. So that's a great gift idea too. Some other items you can get are a watch winder or a travel watch carrier. Marty has very nice watches. That tends to be his jewelry that he sticks with. So that is a great option. Portable little Bose speakers are always a great thing that anyone could love. Also, great little BrewMate or Yeti, the little ones that the cans go into to keep your beers cold, or the skinnier ones for all of those new, vodka style drinks. Speaking of drinks, if you've seen those whiskey rocks, you actually keep them in your freezer. That's another great idea. And then one that is always good for everyone, this can be guys, girls, whatever, is a phone booster, an additional booster pack charger. Those are priceless around here. We have so many of them, and you can never have too many of those, even if someone already has one. Since we're talking about things that anyone might like, let's jump into kind of electronics. These electronics can be something that anybody would like in your life, possibly. So the first thing we're going to talk about is an Alexa. Alexa is always helpful, or you could go the version if you want to spend a little bit more money and get the Apple HomePod. You could also get the Fire Stick or the Apple TV. Both of those great options. options. Nowadays, we got rid of cable last year in January, but you do need either a smart TV, an Apple TV home, or a Fire Stick. Another option is a Ring doorbell. Everybody wants security, and we are all getting packages now at this time of year, so it is a great way to know who is coming up to your door. Some great ideas are an air fryer. Love our air fryer. We need to get one for the other house because we bring it back and forth, and it needs to just have one at each house because we use it that much. Another couple great options for around the house that can be for anyone, to be honest with you, is the iRobot, Shark iRobot, or the Roomba that goes around and vacuums when you're not at home, or when you are at home. It is controlled by your phone or smart device. And then you also have the option of the Dyson stick vacuums, the rechargeable ones. I had one years ago and hated it, and I got one this year and I am obsessed with it. They have changed the way they do those. They are so amazing. The next item I want to talk about is another item that can be used either way for a man or for a woman, and these are more personalized gifts. A lot of these I found can be great options for people for the holidays. The first one is going to be, I love this, guys, it's a personalized cutting board. Absolutely love it. Love to make a charcuterie plate when you have people over. It just gives that extra little bit of something that really makes it look like, you know, it's yours, it's nice, it's expensive. And most of these items are less expensive than you would think. The personalization to them makes them look even more expensive. I also found this is more for men. I mean, women could like it too, but it's an iPhone docking station with a spot for your wallet, a spot for a watch, and it's personalized. It's wooden. It is so, so, so nice. On a bedside table where you can keep everything together is just a great option. There's also a lot of leather goods that can be personalized. There are little wallets, there are travel toiletry bags, there's bigger duffel bags. All of these are great options to be able to personalize an item for someone. Now, a little bit more female based, I have found some personalized necklaces. You can get someone's name in it. You can get the personalized koozies, the like Yeti style ones, Brewmate style ones that I was talking about, a personalized makeup bag, and I've even found some really cool personalized Starbucks cups that you can put someone's name on, which is really neat. The last part of this gift guide that I'm going to talk about are kind of your more stocking stuffer type items, or items that you could have that are a little bit less expensive on hand if you end up, not that we're going anywhere this year, but I was going to say if you end up at a party that you need a little hostess gift for, but I don't think many of us are doing that this year. So some of these little more, let's call them stocking stuffer items, are things like a pair of the Barefoot Dreams socks. They are so comfy and great for wearing around the house. They are just, it's like heaven on your feet. You can buy some of the reusable straws. They have glass ones, they have metal ones. Another great option are little hot chocolate sets that you can get and actually put in a stocking or to give to someone. I love a good lip balm. I like the sugar lip balms, and then the Sol de Janeiro lip butter one, so good. Another great idea to get someone is the Olaplex, the trial size one. It's like 4 little ones. I think it's under $20. That's a great option. Maybe a little eyeshadow quad, just a really basic one. Urban Decay has a really great, just basic small palette. You could get a coffee mug that is one of the ones that is the metal ones that are insulated. And then the brand Slip has this great little ornament I saw that has like hair ties into it. And I thought that was a really great idea. Another option is like a really pretty like little jewelry bowl that, you know, if you're at the kitchen sink, you can take your jewelry off and throw into that little bowl so you know exactly where it is. I also love, as I mentioned, those rechargeable battery packs for your phone. And another really great option, I love Moleskine notebooks. Do you guys I love these. These are my favorite notebooks, and they're so nice, and they just have a little something different to them. You can buy them on Amazon, at Barnes & Noble, anywhere, but they're a great little gift to give someone if they still like writing things down like I personally do. So those are some of my suggestions for a gift guide. I do always post more of these over on my Instagram stories, so if you are not yet following me, please go follow along there as well. If you have any questions about anything I spoke about here, I would love to help you out with that. If you are new around here, I would love if you click that little red button down below and subscribed and followed along here on my channel. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me. Have a great day.